What up, all you cool cats and kittens? I didn't mean to do that. It just happened.
It happened.
Hello, welcome to episode of Fangirlz Assemble. Um, we have an interesting layout for the month. So basically, for 2 weeks of this month, you get us on a Friday and Sunday.
It's the best.
So you have to miss us a little bit, but then you're like, oh man.
I'm trying to be positive about it. It's the greatest.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm working some stupid schedules. Right now I'm on overnights. I work tonight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Bless.
Yeah, it's hard. You know what's not hard, though? Getting good deals on the internet. Specifically for collected editions, what we love.
You know, if only there was a place I could go that
You know
had
there
books
is.
maybe up to 50% off.
Yes. Great shipping and packaging. Oh,
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, wait. There is. InStockTrades.com.
yes.
A place where you can do all of those things. Great packaging. Free shipping if you spend $50 in the US. And great deals. I
Oh,
gotta
the
tell
best
you,
deals.
I said it before, I'm in maximum savings mode right now because I hauled a
Yeah.
house that I have not moved into yet. Which is why all this looks the same. And I'm gonna have to be careful, which means IST is literally the only place I can shop.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I'm also saving because I will be moving eventually. And, you know, it turns out houses need down payments and such.
That's true.
Right.
Everybody keep your fingers crossed that, Kristan just moves closer to me
Oh,
so that I can live our dream of us hanging out all the time.
I'm going to start
And
looking on
see
that
photos.
street you moved on.
I'll build one of those tiny houses in my yard.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Just move into my old house. Move in this one.
Is that near your new house?
No, this is my old one. This is what I've been in.
Right. Is that near your new house?
Oh, yeah.
Is it
it's
close?
like
Okay.
14 minutes.
You're like, it's
drive.
closer than you. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Joe Chip left your shirt.
Oh,
Awesome.
we were just talking about my shirt. Thank you.
So
I love Strange Planet.
Bobby, we are right there with you.
Oh,
It has been
it's been a lot.
a time.
It's been a whole lot.
Sure has. I think for everyone I've talked to is like, I was gonna have another show tonight, and the people were like, "Hey, we gotta take a break." I was like, "That's fine."
Yeah.
I guess the end of this month. So by Halloween, I'll have a house. I'm an adult.
That's always the weirdest part. Always the weirdest. I did this once, and I felt like that was the weirdest part, where it's like, oh, just suddenly here's your keys, and it's like, wait, this whole house is my
What do I
house?
do?
Look, yeah, it's very weird.
You gotta make decisions.
It's very weird. Yeah, suddenly there's things you gotta fix.
I'm gonna need like a live video where I'm just like, here's where my books will go. What do I do?
How do I books?
I have a whole downstairs for my comic books.
I mean, you should document that though, like your space before. Maybe set up a video and do the quick edit
time
thing.
lapse?
Yeah, the time lapse. That'd be cute. You're like,
That would
I don't
be
want to
cute.
do all that.
Well, at the
That's
very
fair.
least, I'm gonna need to FaceTime you so I can be like, okay, Kristen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I'm gonna need opinions because this is an adult house. I can't just like
My favorite is-
prints, right? I've got to paint,
Yeah.
do something. Right now, it's just just thrown in there. Where do I put all
It's
my
hard.
pictures of ladies?
You gotta find room.
Maddie's haunted house Halloween move-in. Yeah.
Ooh. Some
You know, I
good
might do
alliteration
time.
there.
I should do something.
It'd be cute. I would like
Yeah.
it. Just do it for me.
I'll do
Don't put it on the internet. Just send it to me. And I'll be like,
I'm
yeah.
gonna start an OnlyFans. You can pay to just see the time lapse of my picture.
OnlyFans, but bookshelves only.
That's it. There's nothing sexy about it.
We gotta start that website because everyone watching and us are into that. That's the thing.
True.
We have to start.
Well, and you know what? Like, I've been watching a lot of like house stuff, and there's not enough like house videos or like room makeover videos that are for people like us, and I think people in the chat understand too, because like I am conscious about that stuff. I feel like I'm stylish sometimes, but I can't find anything that like bridges the two.
Right.
You know? It's like, hey, you want a gaming table? This is what it's gonna look like. Hatsune Miku's on the wall. Like, no, calm down. Can we
Like, I need a mixture
make it look nice still? Like,
of my regular life
And
with
I-
this life.
how do I do that with my comic books? and my figures.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard.
You can totally put your tiny house in my yard. Who cares?
You're gonna have a yard of tiny houses.
I guess bougie area or something.
Nice.
Bunch of white people walking their dogs out there. So
I mean,
hope they're ready for this.
Do you have an HOA? Because they may have rules against tiny houses.
everyone's yards look clean. I don't know. Whatever. They're gonna kick me out. My Black Lives Matter sign's gonna be outside.
You're gonna have to mow or make Elliot mow.
Bobby can help.
Nice.
Bobby, shoot me a DM. The new house is gonna be Mag's Museum of Comic Books and Pretty Ladies and Elliot. Yeah.
It's perfect. That's what you need.
Anyway, so we do a show about comic books, you guys.
Apparently.
It's hauls and reads. I did haul a house.
Yeah. That's your haul.
You know,
I get it.
Read about it on Zillow.
I mean, you saw it in real life.
Yeah, I did.
Right? Yeah. Okay. That's what matters.
The big bummer is that even though I have read more this month, I did the bad thing about consistently talking about it every time we've done a show. So I've updated you and people that have seen this on what I've been reading.
Yeah, I've done some of that too.
And now we're here. And
I do have some stuff to talk about though, so it's okay.
You talk about that, and then I will talk about anime I've watched, because some of that anime is manga.
Do you want me to haul stuff or read stuff
Either.
first?
I haven't done either of those things.
All right, well, I got a haul in front of me. So, like everyone on the planet, I also went to Ollie's to get the Guardian Solo Omnibus for $20.
Man, I guess I should do it. I mean...
Look, we could read it together. It'll be fun.
Yeah, for that price. I keep
$20.
thinking Ollie's is going to be some sort of hellscape with no masks and, like, people that yell at me.
It's hard for me to say, because around here there's a lot of that, as you can imagine. We're officially in the red zone.
There should be an Instacart for Ollie's.
I know, right? It's funny though, because at least like I know exactly where the book section is, so I just beeline it right in. I go there. People are annoying. I've become, we were talking about this because you said you've kind of become this too, where you sort of say something without saying something. I had it until Ollie's. The last time I went to Ollie's, and this guy, I'm like looking in this aisle. This guy comes up right next to me, and I look at him, and I just move back. And then he finally goes to the next aisle. Reed had like wandered away, and he comes back. I was like, Reed, I needed you. He got right on me. And I was like real loud. I was like, I can't, what's wrong with people? Blah, blah, blah. And then I kind of glanced behind me, and he's like right in the aisle, right behind us. Definitely can hear me. It was a thing. I was like, oh, I've become that person.
Well, I've slowly progressed from talking loudly about people not wearing masks to like talking to them. And
do they react?
But I do it the Southern way.
Like,
oh, ma'am, your mask fell down. Somebody has to tell me all the time.
Your beard doesn't breathe. You just need to push it up.
I did yell at the people at the CVS pharmacy who worked the pharmacy that did not have masks. Jessica, go on a friend date with me to Ollie's. We can go together with our masks on. That's
perfect.
See?
Perfect.
Just me, like every time there's a lash, I'm like, Jessica, you can just come over. But like not in my house.
But put on your mask.
Like just come out.
So
sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. I forget because I got these a while back. Reed got these for me. But I don't think I talked about it. So sorry if I did. But it's called Our Wonderful Days. It just looks cute. So I don't know. They're best friends, and then are they? Right? It's the classic Yuri story. And then there's a second one, so I got that one too. Oh.
See, that just looks cute and precious.
I think they're all just like different like relationships. I don't know, but it looks real cute. And I was like, I need something light and fluffy in my life right now.
Well, especially this month. We're going to be reading a lot of spooky books.
Yeah, it's true.
So, pick up some just fun little manga. I've been in a super manga mood.
I have too. I read some. I'll talk about it. All right, but still hauling. Got a Kickstarter coming for Finding Home Volume 3. I showed these like a while back. The first two I got. I just such beautiful art, and this is an LGBT story too. There's like fantasy elements. I read the first one. I really liked it, so I have to catch up now. But independent artists, people you want to support,
Yeah.
come on.
Especially right now,
Especially right now. I got another Kickstarter. Meow the Infinite. Guys.
That's adorable.
Look at this cover. And the art's beautiful. It's so should be an animated series. Like, gorgeous.
Oh, that's cute.
What is it about? I don't know, Space Cat or something?
Who cares?
Guys, who cares? I needed it. So I'll read it and I'll let you know when I talk about reads sometime. I also have a library haul.
Yeah,
Picked up from the library.
Coming.
Nice. Welcome to the New World. What's it about? I don't know, but look, I like the art.
It looks like something we read.
I do this thing where I'm like, oh, I like your cover and I like the art. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on hold. And then I'll probably like it. RJ Palacio, who wrote Wonder and Little Bird, which I loved. What was it called? White Bird. I'm thinking the other one. White Bird, which I love so much. Blurbed it. So I'm like, well, if you liked it, then I'll like it. That's how I feel about that.
Man, speaking of your library, because you have a nice one. I was just talking to Chris Schweitzer yesterday about how good your library is.
Yeah, I saw him the last time he talked at it. It's so nice. It shouldn't be as nice as it is, probably, but it's good. It's good. I make them buy me things, which is awesome, because then I don't have to buy things. Guys, utilize your libraries. Suggest a purchase. They love that. They usually buy everything I ever tell them to.
Oh, yeah.
And most of the time it's manga.
Like, every time there's, like, a new, like, comic book award nomination or, like, the results come out, I usually go ahead and just take that list and check them out from the library and check them out. Which has been really successful, surprisingly. Growing up, as an adult now, I'm like, I can't believe they actually have those things that I want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So check it out, guys, if you're trying to save money. I'm currently reading this, which is Blue Flag. I don't know. So far, it's about this group of high schoolers. I know they question their sexuality and their identities and live life. And I like the cover, and I've heard good things. So don't know yet. I like it so far.
Real quick, Bobby says, Kristan, I know a lot of books about cats in next week's preview catalog. Just saying.
I think I saw some of those that are coming out. The problem is I can't get them where I want to get them.
Oh,
so I don't know where I'm going to get them. Yeah. They're like smaller publishers. I don't know. Hey, maybe they'll prove me wrong. That'd be nice.
Man, I want to just sit and look through previews catalog with you sometime.
We should do it. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I liked it when we did it with Geo, with the manga catalog. So maybe we want to buy stuff. And then people were like, stop interrupting Geo. I was like,
oh yeah, jeez. This is called a conversation on the internet where we both say things. Yeah, we should do an episode where we just talk about things we are excited about.
Yeah.
So I like that. All right, so I read stuff. High Rise Invasion, 11 and 12. This is that manga.
I love that this came from you kind of randomly reading this, and now you've gotten into this weird stuff.
Yeah, I picked it up and I was like, this is going to be stupid, but it was really cheap and it's kind of chunky and I like that. And I was just like, oh, it's okay. So this girl wakes up and she's in this world of high rise, right? So skyscrapers and stuff. And they're all connected by these rope bridges. And suddenly there's this guy in a mask, a creepy, can I get a mask for you? Maybe not.
Well, and I think that sounds great because one, it sounds like your typical weird manga setup, and it also sounds like so many nightmares I've had.
Oh yeah, and it's creepy because then the masks, there's multiple people with masks, they all try to kill her and they're trying to kill each other, and then it gets weirdly deeper and there's a weird fantasy element to the mask, and then there's different kinds of masks, and then I fell down the hole though. So I read the first volume and I'm like, oh no, I need to know what happened. And then I start picking up the rest. I'm caught up. There's more coming. I read both these. And I love this stupid manga. Okay. Sometimes there's underwear shots and I don't need it, but there's not tons of fan service. It's every now and then. And I just kind of roll my eyes and keep going.
It's kind of just what you sign up for.
It's just annoying. It's annoying to me. But then there's these creepy guys in masks. So.
Oh man, seeing that
I'm
makes
too
me
into it.
Through 20th Century Boys, but we have to wait until they get it up.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna do that.
I guess we don't have to. I think we could read half, but man, it's.
I want you to read this now, though. I do.
I will.
I'm excited about it.
So not reality, master bad, truly fiction.
Yeah. Yeah. What a great point. Also, a new Breaking Cat News book came out. And I don't know if you remember me talking about these, but Elvis Puffs Out is the new one. They're so good. It's just like these cats, which I think are real life cats of the author. I'm not positive on that.
Cute.
But they pretend to do the news, and it's so funny. It is like I laugh out loud, and I love the art. And it looks like it's just like colored pencils and stuff. It's really nice art, though. And it's just a joy, right? So like I'll read something like this stupid garbage, and then I'll be like, but I love this. So this is a nice like, oh yay, no one's murdering anyone. We're having a good time.
Seeing that reminds me that I need to find. There's this girl on TikTok that has her cats recreate scenes from Sex and the City.
Oh.
I send that to you.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. All right, so then I read volume 6 and 7 of Beastars, which I'm making my library buy for me. I'm like, okay, now get the next one, library. And they do.
See if my library has those too.
You should, and if they don't, tell them to buy it. Here. Tell them to buy it. These are great. They're still great. I'm into the story. Volume 2 of Comey Can't Communicate, which I talked about before. This girl's super popular, but she has major communication anxiety, and her goal now is to get 100 friends, but she can't really talk to people. It's so good. You would really like it. And I like the art. It's really cute.
I believe it. It looks really cute.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So I just finished this yesterday, and I loved it. It's called A Flamer by Mike Corrado. It is about this kid. He's in middle school, and he goes to scouting camp. The art is all black and white, except like fire and like anything that's like red, which is cool. I really like the art style and the elements, but this kid's just dealing like he's also super Catholic, so there's that element where he's super Catholic and he's at scouting camp dealing with boys and how they are, and he has like a really high-pitched voice, and they call him names and say he's gay, and he's like, but I'm not, but like he is. So he's dealing with that and trying to understand what's happening in his life, and it was just really good. It made me feel like it's one of those stories that like needs to exist.
Yeah.
And I got done, I was like, oh man, this is going to help some people, which is like really nice. And the fire element is super cool. So, Flamer, that was really great. And of course, I have to talk about Solutions and Other Problems, Valley Broche.
Oh, yes.
Which is illustrated, so this counts. I mean, we've all waited 7 years for this to come out, and it was as amazing and wonderful as I thought it would be. If you liked Hyperbole and a Half, or like her blog, or like good stories, you need this in your life. It was so good. That's it. That's what I read. I did it. Did you get everything from your library?
Well, I was keeping my list is where I was like concentrating, so I was trying to place a hold on that book. But I think maybe they're like, hey, you have to just pick up your books first.
Oh, tell them no.
I picked up what's ready for me to pick up is Grass.
Oh yeah. I'll read that with you.
The Best We Could Do. Some of these there's a setup at a local bookstore here that was like just talking about very like diverse graphic novels, and there's a bunch that are new that I hadn't read, and so I just took a picture while I was there so I could go to the library. Yeah. And I got Black Magic volumes 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Ice Cream Man 1, 2, and 3. Oh, 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Berserk 1 and 2. Dragon Hoops. All American Girl by Robin Ha.
Oh, I loved it so much.
And that's what's there right now, because everything else I was looking at, because somebody else must have checked out American Vampire. So I'm waiting.
That's a good lineup. I've been meaning to read Grass. I got it from the library and then I didn't get to it, so I'm gonna have to get that again. Yeah.
Oh, isn't there a new like? Is that book called Sheets, where it's like that ghost in the?
Mm-hmm.
There's a new one, right?
Next year.
Next year, okay.
Yeah, called Delicates. I'm very excited.
Jessica asked if Flamer is similar to Blankets.
No. I mean, there's a religion similarity, I suppose, but it's more so just about this boy trying to figure out his life with his religion and his identity and being a kid and dealing with bullies. I love blankets and I love Flamer too, though. So,
So other question, are you gonna do a book club for your other channel? I don't know, we're gonna read Mexican Gothic.
we need to. I know we need to. But when is the question? I know. Well, we should compare schedules, figure that out. I would love to, though. It's sitting on my shelf, so.
So I haven't read anything new that I haven't already talked about on the channel. Minus maybe what I've read for Old Reader, New Reader, but some of that wasn't new. So this past week we talked about Infidel, which I've already talked about at length, I think, on both channels because I love Infidel. I think it's a great scary book for this month. And I couldn't help but also talk about how similar it is to Bottom Feeders. As far as like premise.
Yeah,
It's like,
I haven't read Infidel yet, but I've
like body horror, or not body horror, but like more grotesque looking book. Go from Infidel to Bottom Feeders. So you want more of a cartoony one. It's
that art's quite different, yeah.
Yeah, and they both deal with like diversity issues, right, and racism, and also haunted apartment complexes in the city.
That's cool.
What are the odds? Oh, Gio just got a copy of PTSD.
Nice. I love that art.
So even though I haven't been reading, I have been watching a lot of anime, and some of those anime are manga.
That counts.
So I don't know what's happened, but I guess we've hit anime watching stage of quarantine. But I watched BNA, which is made by Studio Trigger. They did Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, all this stuff. And it's another like anthropomorphized people community. Like they can switch between looking like animals and looking like humans, or some like amalgamation of the two. And unlike Beastars, it's not like a sexual deal. It's more like race politics. But it's really cute and really fun. And I super recommend it. It's like 12 episodes on Netflix. And everything I've been watching is on Netflix lately, so
Oh, that's cool.
that should help.
Would you? I mean, for those who don't know about Beastars, I wouldn't just call that a sexual thing.
No, there happens to be...
Yeah, teenagers.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
angsty.
That's very true.
Versus
Yeah,
BNA, which is different.
that's fair.
But both have very handsome wolves in them.
That's all you need, right?
I'm not a furry. However,
you just need a handsome wolf.
I can appreciate it. I also watched The Promised Neverland.
Oh, I love it. I haven't watched it. I've read it. So hey.
How much have you read of it? Because I think I'm going to go and read the rest on Shonen Jump.
Yeah, I've read up to hundreds of chapters in. I'm not caught up. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty deep.
So the anime ends with some people leaving and going someplace.
I'm past that, yeah.
I assume it gets really good after that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I need to get back into it. But yeah, I really like what I've read.
Because I think it's done now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I might just
maybe
pick it up and read it on the Viz app, which is, thank God.
That's where I rate it, yeah. Totally.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Save so much money.
Oh, right.
Truly.
Because I like it. I don't know if I like enough to buy it. I thought the anime was fine, but I think it was overhyped before I got to it.
That's fair.
But going into the rest of the manga, I think maybe the manga will give me a different feel than the anime would. I think sometimes you just get a feeling like, no, I think I'm meant to read this.
That's fair.
But definitely really liked it. I also watched season 1 of Kakegurui. And for those who haven't heard of that one, you've probably seen images of it on the internet, because it is a high school. It's like a normal high school the majority of the time, but in their free time, they all gamble. So, like, you have a bunch of rich kids there, but you have some non-rich kids, and everyone gambles. And depending on, like, how much money you've won and lost or donated to student council, that kind of decides your standing in the school. So it centers around these two characters. One is just this regular dude who's just kind of there as more of a support. But, you know, you need a guy like that to kind of be around, I guess. He's very timid.
Mm.
He's getting better.
The timid side character.
Yeah, someone to kind of project yourself onto, I think. And he ends up hanging out with this main girl who is new to the school. And she shows up like, oh, I don't know much about gambling. I've played some cards. And it turns out she's, like, addicted. And so she wants to play every major person and, like, figure out how they're cheating because they're all cheating. And they all get weirdly sexual about it. Kind of like Food Wars.
Oh.
But a little more murdery.
Oh. Those
so
are my two O's
like,
for that.
Oh my god, he played this card, you know. But they're all doing crazy shit. Like one girl collects like fingernails.
Weird.
But honestly, I really like it.
You're like, one girl collects fingernails. It's the best show.
I really, really like it. It's just so intense and so crazy. I really dig it.
What's it called again?
Lesbian overtones. Overtones. Makes pretty explicit though.
Tones.
There's some tones.
They're all tones.
But yeah, there's 2 seasons out. I know the manga is continuing to... I don't know what the manga is, but I know there is a manga. People like it. But I super recommend that one too. It's crazy, but I think you might like it.
What's it called again?
I'll have to... Kakegurui. I have to
You're like, I'll send you that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, it means... it's a compulsive gambler.
Okay.
Volumes are stock in Canada. Okay. Man, so... What else? There's a new anime. I assume Gio's watched it. I just assume Gio has seen everything. I don't know. The Great Pretender. It's another Netflix, like, original. I assumed it was made by some of the like another big studio. I guess the studio's done like Attack on Titan or whatever. But it feels very Cowboy Bebop, if you've seen that.
Yeah.
It's very like it's a bunch of con artists. It feels very like heist kind of movie-ish. You never know how things are going to play out. And your main character is like a reluctant con man. He's a con man, but he wants to keep it at a low level. And they're like, no, we're going to tie you into this thing. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then somehow, no matter what he does, they've found a way to put him into the middle of these schemes again.
Every time.
And it's really good.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So those are the anime that I've watched.
I love it.
Man, it's just... I went from no anime to like, only.
All the anime.
Watch more.
Well, that's fun. I need to do that someday. I don't do that enough.
It just takes like a random thing for me. So like I'll stick to mostly comics, like regular Western comics for a while, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, it's manga month.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Yeah.
And because I think it's kind of like a little treat. There, a lot of times it just, I know there's a lot of manga that has the same kind of tropes, where it's just comfortable. There's something very comfortable about it.
There's something calming about it.
Yeah.
I mean, not everything. Some manga's stressful, but like especially Blue Flag I'm reading right now, I'm just like, oh, okay, high school drama. There's something calming about it. Like people have crushes. I'm just like, okay, nice. It's nice, you know? Yeah. I mean, even Beastars, there's some drama happening, right? There's a lot of intensity, but there's still something calming about it. I don't know. I'm just like, okay.
And maybe it's also that comparison between like Western comics and Japanese that, you know, you're reading these and you know it's a series. You know it's the same artist, it's the same writer. And
there's something very nice about them. Yeah.
And the majority of the time, there's a plan.
Yeah. And it feels different. Like you could feel a plan when there's definitely not a plan. You're just like, what's happening here? Lost. You know, it's just like, what's going on? You don't know what you're doing.
Well, yeah, because so many Western comics don't have a chance. If it's
sadly
a pre-existing character, and it's big two, you don't know where you're going to be.
Yeah.
Eventually, the feel's going to look different because they signed on an artist that's really good for the beginning, and they were like, we can only afford him for 6 issues to get you to read this. Now we have to go let him go. And you're like, oh, okay. Or, hey, we only had this writer for this long. And they were kind of starting something, but we ripped the cord. So you're not going to get whatever their plan was.
Reminds me of like Dan Mora on Buffy.
That's why I said that.
Oh,
because I'm
it was so good. And then it was like, oh no, he's doing
us.
something else. Yeah, I'm like, what? No, stop. Like you.
I know. And I know why they do it. You know, you get a big name right at the beginning. You're thinking, okay, I'm in, but they don't keep them.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. It's hard being a Western comic fan too.
Yeah, truly. So we like manga. That's what we've learned today. You know.
So guys, this is not related to this channel.
Oh.
But for November, but I figure you guys will be invested because Kristan will be joining me as well whenever she's
Yeah.
But in November, for old reader, new reader on Near Mint Condition on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, it will only be me and not my two co-hosts. They're taking a little vacation, so I'm in charge of everything, of picking the books. And Kristan says she'll come hang out with me. So if you guys have any suggestions of books you'd like
Great
us
question.
to read,
yeah.
I mean, you can always do that anyways. We'll read them on here. But
yeah,
more
for sure.
Books.
Tell us what to read.
Yeah. Tell us what you want us to read for November. Give me some ideas while we're hanging out here.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because we were talking about that before. Like, okay, what are we going to read? We need a plan. You and I like plans now. That's a thing we got into.
Yeah, I want to have a plan.
Yeah, you plan it out.
Read everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of like some series that I've wanted to read, and I'm not entirely sure. I know that I have been wanting to read Green Lantern, Green Arrow for a long time. So I might put that out as like one of the Patreon votes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll have the Patreon vote be the normal one, like the normal votes, and then the rest can be whatever.
The normal one. I know what you mean by that.
Yeah. But I don't know. I can't think of anything that I haven't read that I've been really wanting to. I'm sure I'm missing out on something. Oh, I haven't read Bones.
You mean Bone?
Bone. Yeah, I've never read Bone.
Oh.
That's
like Reed's favorite of all time.
Required, right?
Yeah, it really is. It's a good time. What a happy read, too, after like a spooky month, you know?
Yeah. Let me write... Oh, you know what?
That's an idea.
Let me just write down options.
Hey, what a good plan.
Wow.
I'm looking around.
I also consider maybe something X-Men.
Yeah.
It could be X-Men adjacent.
Yeah, or like, did you ever read Astonishing? No. By Whedon?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's Whedon, girl. We know he has problems, but he can write.
Yeah. Ooh. I didn't buy those, but I can still talk about them. Have you read Irredeemable?
I cannot read it.
Oh, gosh.
I couldn't get through it.
Ooh.
So, hey, people love it. You can read it if you'd like. Do that when I'm not there.
I've read both.
Yeah. You've read them already. Okay, so you like them.
To me, it was much preferred to The Boys.
Well. I
think that was a much better way to tell a dark superhero story. Although now that I've read Black Hammer.
Girl.
What
right?
am I gonna do?
I tried Irredeemable years ago, and I got so bored. I was just I'm real bored, and I get it. He's evil or whatever. I couldn't get into it. I'm glad.
This is a great suggestion.
Yeah, it is.
Let's do Sweet Tooth.
It is, especially right now.
I'm gonna put a star on it.
Reading it during a pandemic, girl.
Because I need to catch up on some Lemire books.
You do. And you have to read them with me.
Lars says Pedro Me by Judd Winnick. I never read that.
No.
But I do love everything Winnick does. Autobiographical. Oh. It's an autobiographical graphic novel regarding his friendship with the AIDS educator Pedro Zamora, who was also on The Real World.
Huh.
That's really sweet.
I'm looking this up. Maybe my library has that.
Yeah, let's think about it. Because I love Winnick.
I like what I've read from him, too. They totally have it.
Jessica says Secret Six by Gail Simone. If that's findable.
Yeah, isn't that one of the older ones? Like, I feel like old Gail Simone is so hard to find now.
I can check places. I've got ways. If it's for near it, we've got options.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll be like, can we just buy a copy for me and Kristan? Thanks.
Thank
Do we
you.
have ad money? I'm poor now. Not poor. That's ridiculous. I'm saving money.
Right.
That sounds really like privileged of me.
I'm looking around.
We need to decide our own November books too.
Yeah, you know what? This could be
planned.
Yeah. This is a list of ideas for both of us. How about?
That sounds good. So for everyone here, I don't know if you saw the graphic, but just to like catch you guys up to speed on what this month's schedule is. I'm quiet again.
That's so weird. We were just talking about
that
this.
when we talk. Okay, question.
Yeah, because you sound fine to me.
If I hold this closer to me, is it better or worse?
I mean, you're louder.
Hello. I'll put this.
Yeah. Hayden, tell us if Maddie's crazy louder than me now.
Yeah, because honestly, we can't tell, and then I'll go back and listen and be like, what happened?
Ooh, Royal City. That's a good one.
Ooh,
if we want to do more Lemire, and we could that could just be November Fangirlz.
Yeah, we could just do
that's
Lemire
3 trades. Yeah, we could. I got way too excited. Ooh.
Who cares? What?
Who cares?
So this month's schedule, just in case it helps you guys realize. So we'll be back here on Sunday talking about Venus in the Blind Spot by Junji Ito and Nijigahara Holograph.
Yeah.
So if you have Comixology Unlimited, Nijigahara Holograph is on there, available to read.
Yes, don't buy it. Read it there.
I guess don't buy it. I haven't read it yet.
Buy it if you want.
And then on the 23rd, again, I know our schedule's a little wonky, which is a Friday, we'll talk about Black Magic and Ice Cream Man. I'll be reading volumes 1 through 4. I don't know if you had a plan.
It's fine. It's very anthology, so it's fine if you can't read through everything. Yeah. I've already read it all, so.
And then American Vampire the 25th. So. Oops. The Walking Man. Oh, I've been hearing people recommending some Jiro Taniguchi.
I want to read that, but I think that one's like out of print. Or maybe it was a different one by him. There could be some on Comixology Unlimited, though. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Sure. Well, I'll do some playing around with it, Hayden. We'll see. I'm hoping that once I move, I'll actually get like a rig up, and I can be one of those assholes, just like the mic right here, like.
Oh yeah,
guys,
nice.
Gaming space.
Welcome to my Twitch channel.
Yeah, because why did I buy this cute ass mic? You can't even see it.
It is very cute.
It's cute. I'm one of those people. Except I don't have like cat ears on my chair. I'm sorry. It's the end of the day. I'm just rambling. My medicine's worn off.
Hey, and I'm like asleep, so it's hard.
Just because they just announced some more details of HBO Max's upcoming Green Lantern series. I'm so excited. A little related and short, Green Lantern Earth 1 was really good. I would be interested in.
I've heard that. I would do that. My library has that.
Those are your Sunday shows, right? Not the old reader, new reader. Yeah, these are our Sunday shows.
Mm-hmm. I'm still looking around for stuff. I always find it hard because I'm like, what do you have access to? You know what I mean? Or we can mutually have access.
Yeah,
you're like, I got it.
It's good. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Omar asked if we ever read Curse Words. I haven't. Have you?
No.
That always looked good.
I've heard mixed things, but I would try it.
I guess like the cover looked interesting.
Yeah, and there's like a koala, I think, and I like that.
Man, and maybe we need to eventually do a follow-up to Heathen, too. But I haven't bought the new one.
Oh, yeah. I never got the third one. Did IST get the third one?
I don't know. I don't know if I ever bought more. Did I? I really liked
1 and 2.
I really do.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we could do that sometime.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey Ness, what do you all think of the recent MCU news? What recent MCU?
yeah,
Like
we're like,
like
what?
Spider-Man 3? I don't know.
Yeah, like Doctor Strange
I try not
and
to look at
Spider-Man.
anything because I just don't expect it to ever happen within the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well,
Truly.
I just won't have to worry. I'm eventually
Yeah.
gonna run out of shows to watch, you guys, and then what are we gonna do? Watch old stuff next year?
Yeah. I mean, some shows are coming back, but it's very slow.
Oh man, we've got to read Bombshells for Jessica.
Just for Jessica, yeah.
Just for Jessica. I think. Let me check. I think we might be able to read that on DC Universe. I can give you my login.
That makes sense.
I'll put a star next to it. I've got a star next to Sweet Tooth and a star next to Bombshells.
Okay.
Oh, well, it says the third volume of Heathen was a recent release.
Okay. I thought I maybe missed it. That'd be fun sometime.
We'll workshop it. This is what happens. Throughout the month, we just kind of
Yeah.
talk about stuff, and then finally, Chris is like, what about this? This day, this day. Yes, sounds great.
Got it, yes.
Killed it. But I do have to plan November over your new reader. I just haven't. Nothing's, like, jumped out at me yet.
Yeah.
I feel like July was easier. Oh, the casting of She-Hulk and Kamal. Yeah, I'm super happy about those.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm pumped. I try not to think about it too much because it just feels so far away. But
yeah,
I am excited.
Can you even imagine walking into a movie theater right now? Like
No.
I don't understand.
Our local one, like you can rent it out for a private screening.
Yeah, you can do that here
Not
too.
even that expensive, considering.
I think it's like 100 or 150 here. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
if you had like a small group, split it up, it's not bad.
Yeah, there wasn't anything that they were showing that I wanted to see. It'd be different, like my local one from a town, like 2 decades back or a year back or something that I lived in. You could rent it out and just watch what you wanted. So you could go bring
fun.
video games if you wanted. If you had it rented out, that's
kind of fun. Yeah.
I was like, that would be really. Theaters should just do that right now.
Yeah, that's a good business.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you guys could rent it out and watch Fangirlz. You know, can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
People are just eating popcorn and being like, "I hated that book. You didn't like Irredeemable? What?"
I like that idea now, though.
I know. I'm like, I would do that. I would watch some YouTube something.
I would love it. We could just hang out together and just watch. I don't know, the Bros on Monday.
Yeah. And commentate the entire
we need to
thing.
join it on Monday. I think they would let us.
Yeah, we should make them.
Like, I would like to see what that's like. Could you imagine all of us being obnoxious as hell?
Yeah. And then people would complain that we're talking over people because we would have to.
I don't like how those two ladies interrupted.
I don't like that they have voices.
I really liked Maddie until I found out she's part of the Alphabet Communist group. Did I tell you about that?
What?
Hayden was there.
What?
Oh, gosh. It was, I guess, over your new reader or a live show or something. And one guy commented. His name literally said Comicsgate.
Oh, come on.
Omar took it down right away. He caught it. But the guy was like, man, I really liked Maddie until I realized she's part of the Alphabet Communist group.
I assume you mean LGBT. Oh, gosh. That's crazy. Alphabet I've never heard this
I
term.
haven't either. Isn't that
Wow. Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
So funny. Lloyd says do a commentary on the side. Do you mean
During the show. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
Fangirlz
Don't buy that book, guys. Like,
and it's just us doing a live reaction of their live show.
yes, an after show of the Monday show. We come on right after. Hey guys, how about the Bros? Yeah, can you believe that Jess read that? What? Like, I didn't know they were going to buy that book. What? Can't believe it.
No,
nope.
like, at least one time. But I need some wine during it. But that would be so
Fangirlz Omnibros after show.
Oh my gosh. But
Live.
don't tell them. Although they'll know if they watch this, but like, that's so fucking
No, they don't
funny.
watch this. Just Geo.
Geo, don't tell them.
Geo, don't tell.
Don't be a snitch, Geo.
Oh, we have to now. Really?
We have
just come on and be like, hey, it's the live show after show.
Fangirlz After Dark. Omnibros commentary.
I mean, it'd be so good. Like 3 people watching right now would think it's hilarious, and us, and that's it. Thank you guys, though.
But the minute,
yes,
the minute Bobby said it's your own version of Mystery Science Year 3000, all I could think of was that'd be so funny if we just took one of the videos, but just put it on mute, and then we just
we reacted to the or like did the voices.
Did the voices.
Yeah, did the voices. Yeah, it's so good.
Oh man.
We would make them like talk about all the books we talk about and like hate all the books they like or something.
Yeah. Like just like I hated X-Men. Chris Claremont's my least favorite. It would be funny. It would be funny when we did it. It's not funny right now.
It's kind of funny right now, but we're both sleep deprived, I think. So
yeah, it's
I am. I said we. It's me. So, Six Gun. Could add that to the list.
I'll put it down.
People keep talking about that.
They do keep talking about it. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what it's about.
I hear there's like badass ladies shooting guns and it's a Western. That's what I've heard.
So we gotta do it.
Okay.
Jessica said, have the Zoom background be that opera box for his old mother.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's perfect.
That. I think you can do green screen on these, right?
Yeah, I think so. Just get a sheet.
Oh, no. Didn't do that.
We were just talking about how, like...
I was my damn mind right now.
What is the show? Anyway, guys.
But, hey, can Reed be on if we do the...
Yeah.
After hours?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he would love that. He would love that.
Lloyd, I haven't. I own the omnibus.
That's a chonker, right? I think you do. I think I've seen it.
And I've wanted to read it because I love the games, like, a lot. So eventually I will. I've heard really good things about it. I've read snippets. So, I mean, it'll happen.
That's something I've been interested in because I think I can just jump into that, right? Like, I don't...
Yeah.
It's a different universe kind of thing.
Yeah, because you've got a working knowledge of DC. You don't need to know everything. And I think it's pretty interesting. Honestly, I find it really compelling.
Yeah.
And the characterizations are good. And if you ever just have a day, just like watch all the cutscenes from Injustice 2. They're really good. And Ollie and Dinah are the cutest. They're the cutest couple. I love Green Arrow so much. Jessica, I know, I haven't. I've played a lot of the game. I don't even like fighting games, but I love Injustice 2. Is it because Wonder Woman is beautiful? Maybe. Hayden says, wait for an episode Omar's on so you can just roast Dark Phoenix and his OnlyFans. Good.
You would be good at that. I would root you on. I'll be your hype girl.
I feel like every time I'm on a show, I just come up with like a different weird version of OnlyFans that I would do. That's not like a normal one all the time. Like the touching our faces.
Yeah.
ASMR rubbing books on our faces. OnlyFans.
That'll be part of our like bookshelf.
Oh, it's perfect.
OnlyFans or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I would just like watch people reorganize their shelves.
I would too.
That sounds great.
I really go out of my way looking for that kind of stuff, but there's not a medium. And maybe that means I should do something. But like, and I'll look up like gaming tables or like D&D rooms and respect these people that have put out videos so far. Their tables look very nice. The room doesn't look good altogether. I don't think they really know what they're doing.
They're just worried about that table.
And I'm not going to put any stereotypes on anybody about it. But there might be a reason why. that they weren't socialized to think about it.
Hmm.
And I need people that were socialized to think about interior design, at least like minimally.
Sure.
I say, even though this looks like a mess, I think it looks pretty cute.
I think it's cute.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And there's a pug on my chair.
I love the noise he just made.
Moose.
Aw. That's his chair. That's his reading chair.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's all I have for the show.
Yep, so we're going to organize bookshelves for our livelihoods now. This is what we learned. We like manga a lot, find it calming. We don't know what we're doing in November. Okay, so if you guys watch this later, please leave a comment. Let us know what we should read in November. Because we don't know.
Back on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, a regular time, where we talk about Venus in the Blind Spot, Bajunji Ito, and Nijigahara Holograph, which apparently Chris has hated. So we'll see how that goes.
Spoiler, I hated it.
I'm really stoked to read it.
I'm stoked to hear what you think. Maybe you'll love it.
Maybe.
And then I'll be like, tell me how. It'll be fun.
Real quick, I told everybody not to make it a big deal and respect the man because
yeah, it's pretty rude.
Yeah. I think it should go. I think equality.
Yeah, I have no interest in
news by accident,
taking part in crimes.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
If that happened to me, I would be super bummed out.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah. What if What if I post a picture of me reading Dark Phoenix, enjoying it? I can't let people know that.
No.
Can you imagine how embarrassing?
Embarrassing.
My cred ruined. All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. We will see you all on Sunday.
Check out instocktrades.com.
Yeah.